In today's world, being prepared isn't just smart, it's essential, and nowhere is this more true than in the concrete jungle. City life may offer convenience, but it also hides dangers most people never see coming. Power outages, civil unrest, natural disasters, they don't wait for you to be ready. They strike without warning, and when they do, your survival won't depend on luck. It'll depend on what you've done before the chaos starts. In this video, we're diving deep into urban prepping, a practical no-nonsense guide to the gear, mindset, and strategies every city dweller needs to stay safe and self-reliant. Whether you live in a high-rise or a small apartment, you might be shocked at what you're missing and how close you are to being completely unprepared. The urban landscape has changed. Once a symbol of security and convenience, cities are now ground zero for disruption. Population density, crumbling infrastructure, and rising tensions make urban areas incredibly vulnerable. Blackouts can last for days. Flooded streets can trap thousands. Supermarket shelves can go empty in hours. And let's not forget about the growing frequency of protests, riots, and even cyber attacks that can cripple vital services. The idea that someone else will take care of you is a dangerous illusion. In the city, help may be miles away or simply overwhelmed. That's why prepping isn't just for rural survivalists anymore. It's for parents, professionals, students, and it all starts with a simple decision: taking responsibility for your own safety. Urban emergencies are more common than you think. In fact, you've probably lived through one already, maybe a power outage, a violent protest in your area, or a water shortage. But here's the catch: surviving the first few hours is one thing, lasting several days or more is another game entirely. That's why we focus on urban-specific threat scenarios where your access to clean water, food, electricity, and information disappears in a blink. And unlike rural prepping, you don't have the luxury of wide-open space or isolation. Your neighbors could become desperate, resources are limited, space is tight, and every decision you make has to be faster, smarter, and more discreet. Let's break down exactly what that looks like in terms of gear. Let's talk about water, the most overlooked survival element in the city. Municipal water systems can go down fast. And when they do, you don't just lose access to drinking water. You lose sanitation, cooking capability, even basic hygiene. That's why every urban prepper needs a compact, effective water purification system. Look for portable filters like the Sawyer Mini or Life Straw for fast, lightweight solutions. Water purification tablets are another must-need, affordable and effective. But you can't stop there. Consider a long-term storage plan. Stackable water containers, collapsible bladders under sinks, even rain collection, if legal in your area. Clean water equals survival. Ignore it, and you won't last more than 72 hours. Food comes next, and again. City prepping means thinking differently. You don't have a root cellar or hunting land. You have a small kitchen, maybe a closet. That's where compact, non-perishable food storage comes in. Freeze-dried meals, protein bars, rice, beans, canned meats. Store food with a long shelf life, and rotate it smartly. FIFO systems, first in, first out, can help you keep supplies fresh without wasting space. And here's a pro tip: choose food you actually eat. In an emergency, the last thing you want is a stomachache from unfamiliar food. Comfort matters. Mental resilience is as important as calories. When the power goes out and the sirens start wailing outside, when the lights go out, panic sets in. But not for you, because you've got backup. Emergency lighting is another non-negotiable. LED flashlights, tactical headlamps, solar lanterns, these tools offer reliable, rechargeable light sources that last for hours. Keep extra batteries, keep a power bank charged. And if you want to go next level, grab a solar charger or hand crank generator. Remember, light is more than just visibility. It's control. It's safety. It's the ability to move, find supplies, treat injuries, and keep calm in total darkness. Light is leadership. Light is life. Communication is your lifeline. In a real emergency, cell towers can crash, internet can vanish, and you'll be in a vacuum. That's why prepping includes offline communication tools. Get a reliable handheld radio, FRS, GMRS, or even ham, if licensed. Consider a satellite communicator, if budget allows. And yes, have your emergency contacts written down. Paper, pen. Don't rely on digital storage alone. When the world goes dark, those analog systems might be the only thing that keeps you connected. Keep in mind, sometimes, knowing what's happening out there is the most powerful tool you can have inside your home. Every prepper needs a solid first aid kit, especially in an urban setting where injuries are more likely from broken glass, fires, falls, or even violence. Your kit should include more than just bandages. Think antiseptic, tourniquets, trauma pads, antihistamines, pain relievers, and gloves. Learn how to use them. Take a basic first aid course if you haven't already. In a real crisis, hospitals may be overwhelmed or unreachable. You might be the only medic available, even for your own family. This isn't about paranoia, it's about power. The power to help, heal, and survive. Security in a city collapse is its own beast. When people panic, desperation takes over, and that's when things get dangerous fast. Basic self-defense should be in your toolkit, whether that's martial arts training, pepper spray, or legal carry tools based on your local laws. But don't underestimate situational awareness. Headphones out, eyes up. Learn to read crowds, exits, and suspicious behavior. Your best defense might be avoiding danger before it reaches you. And when it comes to your home, upgrade your locks. Add cameras if you can. Join or start a neighborhood watch group. Security doesn't start with a weapon. It starts with mindset and awareness. Escape planning is often skipped, but it could be your lifeline. In an urban emergency, staying put isn't always safe. Fires, flooding, or escalating violence might force you out fast. So ask yourself, where would you go right now if you had 10 minutes to evacuate? Create at least 2 routes out, one for foot, one by vehicle. Have a go bag packed with essentials, IDs, cash, water, food, a flashlight, and a basic shelter option. Share your plan with loved ones. Know how to reunite if you get separated. A prepared family isn't one with luck, it's one with a plan. You don't have to go it alone. Building community is one of the most underrated tools in urban prepping. Find like-minded individuals, local prepper groups, neighborhood emergency response teams. Share resources, share knowledge. The lone wolf mentality sounds cool until you're injured, exhausted, and out of food. Resilience is built with people, not in isolation. Start by learning who your neighbors are. Offer help, build trust. In a disaster, community could be your strongest shield and your fastest recovery tool. Mental strength is survival fuel. Panic kills more than bullets. In the face of disaster, those who stay calm make better decisions. So how do you prepare emotionally? Start by embracing discomfort. Practice staying calm in cold, dark, and uncertain situations. Visualize your emergency plans. Meditate, journal, talk with your family. Build routines into your daily life that train resilience, because one day, those habits might literally keep you alive. The human brain is your most powerful survival tool. Sharpen it like a blade. And finally, let's go beyond the basics. Every city prepper should have a few extra tools in their loadout. A quality multi-tool, paracord, duct tape, a reliable fire starter, compact tarp or poncho, gloves, dust masks, and even a pry bar can make a massive difference. Small items, big impact. When supply chains break and stores are looted, what you've already packed is what you're working with. Choose gear that does more than one job. Think modular, think scalable, and above all, think practical. Your life may depend on it. If you made it this far, you're already ahead of 90% of the population. But knowledge means nothing without action. Don't just watch, start building your kit today. And if you want a real water solution that works even when the grid goes down, check the link in the pinned comment for the Water Freedom System. It's a game changer for urban survival. Stay safe, stay smart, and most of all, stay ready. The city won't wait, and neither should you.